All right, hey everyone, back with another episode of our impossible chaos campaign. So it's actually not impossible to do a chaos campaign. We're doing it, but it is a lot harder than it used to be. This is our chaos sorcerer champion of chaos undivided, the eightfold path, and we've got a bunch of chaos scallywag cultists here in the various stages of the process, from being good Empire citizens to falling to chaos and being evil. And yeah, we've got about 200 Norscan marauders following our banner. But the ambition is to eventually get some Chaos Warrior troops, actual Chaos Warriors and Knights that will be that we were going to get donated to us when we join Paiusius Dungtongue's faction. Latest thing we did, one of the latest things that happened is we hit 275 medicine. So our troops get +1 hit point for every point of medicine above 250. So we've got 32 points above 250. So that means that like all our characters. Oh, that's weird. Last time I played this, well, I guess that was in 1.2.1. My companions actually got the bonus hit points as well, and not just the troops. How do I tell if they've actually got the hit points or not? But yeah, they should have an extra 32 hit points now. So it only displays 150, but it should say... It says troops, but like I previously used it and it did buffed the companions as well. +1 hit point to troops for every skill point above 250. Yeah, so I guess it just applies in battle that my troops have, 32 extra hit points. Eventually we'll get this up to the point where they have plus 80 extra hit points, which is pretty good going. So those guys will go from 150 to 230, which is really nice. And our Chaos Warrior troops that have like 180 will go up to like 260. So yeah. Yeah, I think it was probably bugged before. It wasn't supposed to apply to your companions, and they've actually fixed it, so now it doesn't. So that's a bummer, but that's all right. Our companions are still, they still get that little bit of extra, that +10 hit points from Fortitude Tonic, and they've got their own +5 from Preventative Medicine and Roll Built. Most of them have got that, so they've all kind of got 120 mostly. But the object of the exercise is to make sure they never take any damage, ideally most of the time. But yeah, so the object of the mission right now is to get to tier 6. I think as soon as we'll get to tier 6 first, just to save hassle, and then as soon as we get to tier 6, we'll join Chaos. Hey, Joshua. Maybe I should put these guys in group 4. We can get rid of that group.
Sword up, mount horses! Charge!
Yeah.
Dismount!
The lads. All these guys have Power Stone that gives them 35% ward save. So they've essentially got, so what do we got? Like about 180 hit points, 35% ward save. So they've essentially got effective 260 hit points effective now. So yeah, very rare for one of them to die. And if they do die, if they do fall in battle, they've got a really high chance to be revived as well. that Spirit Leech last one heals them, heals myself as well as
Soldiers, fire!
heals myself as well as damaging them at the same time. There's the purple glow that's on me right now. Now I've got 100% physical resistance though, because I've got like 3 different 50% shields on me. How would you rate Bathsheba so far? I just did like a 8-hour stream about Bathsheba, Cindy, and we were talking about Bathsheba like the whole time, just about. How come you're coming? How come you're coming and asking me now? Were you watching the stream? Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun. I'm having a lot of fun with it. I don't really like Bathsheba as a character particularly. I don't really think the whole Tiger Man per thing is very cool. But oh, you missed it. Okay, no worries. Yeah, no, really fun, really fun. Yeah, I like it. Something really different. I don't know. It's like a lot of these DLC factions. They try and make the DLC factions really different and special and total and different gameplay from the normal faction. And quite often, like the normal faction is the classic gameplay that I kind of want. So the really weird alternate campaigns, they're something that's fun to play once or twice. But then I'm going to go back to my favorite. Like kind of like Elspeth, I guess, I like Elspeth. Elspeth's cool, something different, but like I'm ultimately going to go back to Karl Franz because that's like the campaign I want to play. That's the proper Empire campaign I want to play or whatever. Like that's not really that good of an example. Probably more like dwarfs, like more like Malachi Machiason. He's got a really cool, powerful, unique, interesting campaign, but ultimately I'm going to go back and mostly play Belegar and Thorgrim because they're like my classic kind of campaigns, so it's a little bit of that, but I think her campaign mechanics are really cool. Like I wish that the other lords got her campaign mechanics, so yeah, I think it's almost going to be like I'd probably rather play Bathsheba and just not use Bathsheba and use like Cathayan Lords if I wanted to have a Cathay classic experience, because she's got such cooler mechanics than the rest of the Lords. She's not like... Yuan Bo is probably the most powerful still, but her mechanics are way more fun and interesting. She's sort of similar to Elspeth. Like she's got heaps of cool stuff to unlock, and yeah, she doesn't have the Woojing Compass thing, no. But the Woojing Compass thing's pretty shit. Like it's not very fun, not a very fun mechanic. Like Bathsheba's mechanics are cool. Like you get to like recruit super buffed troops, and you get to like unlock all these extra buffs for your troops, and I don't know, I feel it's really fun. And even the unit caps and everything, I think that's like kind of fun as well, because you kind of collect the stuff that you want to get. And yeah, anyway, yeah, so I think Bathsheba is kind of better than the other lords. Like she's got way cooler mechanics, but because of the way that she's sort of limited, she still comes off as like a specialty campaign, not a classic, you know what I mean? Like if you want the classic Cathay campaign, you're not going to play Bathsheba, but then at the same time she's got heaps of cool stuff that none of the other lords get, so it's kind of yeah, it's a bit of a catch-22 kind of thing there, I guess. Kind of the same problem I had with Yuan Bo, actually, is like I want to play with the other lords, I don't want to play Yuan Bo, but Yuan Bo is so much better than all the other lords. It's kind of, where were we going? Have we already done this herdstone down here? I can't remember whether we were heading this way or were we heading back. Like, were we heading from the Chaos Portal to do a lap of the herdstones, or were we heading back towards the Chaos Portal? I don't know. All right, maybe we'll go back to the Chaos Portal just to make sure it hasn't reset. I think we're heading back in case it might reset. Can't remember. For me, Miao Ying is always the peak Cathan experience, because defending the Bay Great Bastion just feels so thematic. Yeah, that's fair call. For me, Zhao Ming's my go-to guy, just because I love his like kind of kung fu demon guy vibe, and also I like how he like buffs the ogres and stuff, even though the ogres aren't really that good. The difficulty curve makes sense. Yeah, see, that's the thing. It's really like, in terms of what makes a good campaign, it's really about the pacing, the difficulty curve, whatever you want to call it, you know. The challenge and the engagement is going to be there for the whole time. Yeah, for like everyone's got their own personal view of Warhammer that's different for everyone. But yeah, for me, like Cathay's main purpose is just to be that exotic place in the Far East that you know that the Empire people think of as exotic. Like that's pretty much the whole point of it. Oh, 364. That looks like a big pile of renown. Let's do this. I hope it auto-saved before this because I feel like it's going to crash.
Hold up, dismount! Charge!
I should have regened before we started, but that's alright. See, I always start off with 40 winds of magic. It's because I've got 8. I think it's because I've got because of the enchanted items that I'm equipping. I really like Cathay, but I feel like they feel so undercooked in certain areas. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I want the same things that I would want for an Empire as well, like just more kind of depth, more like kind of. Yeah. More kind of role-playing stuff. The map is really cool. Yeah, the Cathay map is really cool. Yeah. And quite exotic and different from the rest and stuff. I kind of like how it actually looks kind of like China. There's a lot of the cool like geographical formations and stuff actually look really cool like actual China.
So fire at will! Travel for everyone, line attack!
Get my lads in there doing their thing. I wonder if my guys have got 100% magic resist right now. I think they might do. Because that's bejewelering my guys as well as his. But I think they've got 100% magic resist right now. That's pretty cool. That's really cool. I need some more armor piercing, don't I? I want some of these corn guys with the big two-handers. Fuck me. This guy just rally. They were like running away and then they just kind of rallied and turned around again. Rally that. Oh shit, my shields are down. Shields are down. Yeah, they're still shielding up, so they've not run out of magic.
I yield. You have won.
My Reaper is going up with pretty good with Chaos. Wait, have I got rid of my prisoners? Oh no, I'm still full. Legendary Marauder plate. We're going to keep enchanting these legendaries. And we're looking for legendary helmets as well. We could go for legendary braces, I guess, as well, and boots, maybe. Stop sieging Aberheim. That's where I drop all my prisoners. God damn it. Where's the closest prisoner depot? I guess Eicherschatten. Eicherschatten. Check if my guys need any more focus points. Yeah, unfortunately it doesn't move the dial much. We need to like really hit those basement herdstones. Well, I suppose we know we've hit the herdstone now, so we could do a bit of a lap around. Oh, we'll kill all the Chaos Warriors around here first. And then we'll do a lap of herdstones. Herding is back up again. Get rid of all of our extra cows and things. Oh, I don't have any cows and things at the moment. There's some of the meat. We've got meat, fish, butter, grain. Grain's pretty overblown. Don't need that much grain. Grain, cheese, yeah, beer, yeah. It's good. And then horses, we need to dump a heap of those. So Midlands Palfreys, we've got 205, let's say say 210 Midlands Palfreys. The I think the Marauder Javelin Throwers ride these, so we just end up having heaps of them all the time. Is there a chance of occasionally getting a Demigryph in here? I'm not sure. Maybe there's super rare chance of getting a Demigryph. So we should keep an eye out for that, I guess. Once we get another 1,000 influence, we'll go and get a Demigryph mount for ourselves. Stallion Skull Mask, very nice. Two of them. Lordly Reinforced 40. Lordly Reinforced 40. Lordly Horn 30. No, that's shit. Let's replace that with that. Lordly Reinforced. Reinforced. And replace that with Lordly. Lordly Reinforced. Yeah, we're just getting all of them. This one's 36. This one's just an ornate one. It's only 36, but it looks cool. It's like a more intricate model. Lordly Reinforced. Legendary. But it's only a legendary horned, not a legendary reinforced. So it doesn't have as good of a stat line. Glory. Alright, get a quick prayer in. Yeah, I was thinking about doing this after I finish this campaign, maybe not straight afterwards, but I was thinking after I finish this campaign, I might do a Chaos campaign, but like a lo-fi one, like Iron Price, Bandit only kind of, or Iron Price, Bandit and Captive only, or something like that. Bandit and Chaos only, basically. Wasn't enough to give us a faith point. Yeah, we're getting close to 302 faith. It's our maximum for faith. The armor looks pretty cool. It looks very chaosy, that's for sure. There you go, buds. I feel like Chaos shouldn't be able to pray to Sigma. Well, technically you can't play Chaos in the game. I'm just sort of I'm just like, you know, subverting the game systems to play Chaos. But yeah, whenever we go to a Shrine of Sigma to pray, we're actually befouling it. You know, we're like urinating in the holy water, daubing, you know, Chaos sigils in blood on the wall with blood and feces. So the next person that goes into this shrine is going to be like, what the fuck happened in here? This place is fucked. Basically, that's my like roleplay explanation of what's going on. We just go in there and defile the shrines of all of the old gods that we find, of all of the the weakling southerner gods. We are praying at the shrine, just not to Sigma. Yeah, exactly. Blood and feces, yeah. Blood and entrails. Maybe blood and faces because of all the skulls. You know, we've got, once you take all those skulls, you have an excess of faces. Got to get rid of the faces somehow. Fuck, Morcar just suicided himself into a. Oh, here we go. Dark Moon Rises. Boom. We can do the portal again. That'll give us a nice chunk of renown. We're not chimpanzees. Yeah, no, we're not throwing our own feces. It's the feces of the cowards that we slay when they shit themselves in terror. Jeez. Get with the program. Yeah, we're not chimpanzees. The sacrifices, for God's sake. The sacrifices.
Follow me! Soldiers! Move! Cavalry! Move!
Maybe if they add chaos as playable, you'll be able to loot shrines like orcs can. Yeah, that'd make sense. And there should be like a couple of places where you can go and like pray. But I'd say like every single, if I was going to design it, I'd make it so that every single chaos career had like some sort of ability where you would gain faith by killing killing followers of other chaos gods, or killing followers of like Sigmar and stuff, or you know, yeah, you like basically there'd be other ways to get faith up. I didn't realize there's a tunnel. This is sick. Welcome to my tunnel, boys. Have some death. How do you like them apples? Do you hear the voices too? Just blowing them off their horses means they eventually get killed in melee. These guys need a bit of a purple sun to make their day. Blow them off their horses. Yeah, I'm pretty sure my guys are immune to magic right now, because they've got those guys with the perk that gives them 30% magic resist to troops in their group. They're just all there. Yeah, I've got like 3 or 4 of them in each group, so they're just making everything. Alright. Charge. Fuck. Oh, that was the... This pistol's pretty good. Uncommon Nergalite Pauldron with 3 hit points. Uncommon Cornate Plate Boots with 3 hit points. Slanishi Gauntlets 3 hit points. Warrior Priest Boots with 3 hit points. I'll take the Dragon Blood, I guess. Lordly Reinforced Horn Helm, that's not too bad. Time to cast sword spell. Yeah, I have to make a new. I have to enchant my sword. Actually, I haven't enchanted it yet. I need to buy. I need to get some more prestige. We cannot recruit chaos prisoners. That's one of the changes that they made. You can't do that anymore. Oh, we've got 400 prestige. We can go and buy our 2 enchantments that I wanted to make my magic sword. Yeah, I'm gonna get one that makes it so that I have a chance to get increased swing speed and movement speed. I think when or one or the other. And the other one gives I think resistance or something. I can't remember now. I'll check it out anyway. All right, so the 2 enchantments that we want are oh, there's this one, 10 physical damage, 10% chance to summon vicious crows. I think that one's a good one to have on our companions, so they can just be AoEing the shit out of everything. So yeah, we'll definitely keep an eye on that one. Crows of Gur. For myself, there's Blood of Shaish, does 25 damage. That's pretty good. Rage of Rescue we already got. 25% chance we already got that one. This one, 15 extra lightning resist and 15 physical resist, and a 15% chance to grant nearby troops the same boons. So that one's pretty good. Gives a bit of extra damage and gives us extra resistance. And then there's, so that one's Foresight of Azir. And then the other one I wanted was this one, 15% bonus to magic damage and 15% chance to receive a movement speed buff. So we can just like run fast when we're on foot. So Time Warp of Hish and Foresight of Azir. Time Warp of Hish, that was the one, wasn't it? Foresight of Azir. Nice. Now we can make our sword. Because I've got a legendary, I crafted a legendary sword. So what does it do? It makes us go fast and gives us enchantments. The sort of the Eightfold Blessing. Foresight of Azir, Time Warp of Hish. 15 extra lightning damage and physical resistance. 15% chance to grant nearby troops the same boon for a short time. 20 extra magic damage and 15% chance to get a movement speed buff. So there's 35 extra damage, pretty good, and it makes us go faster. Sword of 8 blades. The 8-bladed sword. It's got like 8 different blades that are in different dimensions, all stacked on top of each other, so it hits you 8 times. The Blessed Eightfold Blade. There we go. Legendary Marauder Boots. I feel like we could do a better gun as well. So what's our current gun do? The current one does 15 extra magic damage Get magic resist while killing enemies. Don't need that. 15 extra physical damage, 15 extra missile speed, 10% chance to reduce movement speed. That one's pretty nice. Hey buds, thanks for the membership, man. Appreciate it. I'll put you on the roll of glory. Your name shall live forever, as long as this mod exists. I just took off the mod that I can use to rename characters, but next time we crash or whatever, I'll put it back on. I'll try and put it back on and rename one of our mighty chaos champions in your honor. I don't know, that one with the that one we don't need, but the 15% extra physical damage and the 15% missile speed is actually really nice. Yeah, 35 extra magic damage, that's pretty hot. I want this one, the 20 extra magic damage and the extra chance to get movement speed, because I reckon that'd be fun when you're using a pistol on foot. So I might do one with that plus the Gur one. So time up of Hish is the speed one, yeah. And then we've got either reloads. I don't think we need reload speed because you only reload every once in a while. Yeah, I reckon extra the Echo of Gur. Or 25 extra magic damage. And I reckon 25 extra magic damage is better, or 15% with extra missile speed. Because the missile speed will give you extra damage, every extra speed bonus to damage, right? I feel like it just makes it easier to hit as well, because you just... I'll do one with just flat damage. So it just does like 45 extra damage. It's pretty insane. I'm gonna just try this one out. So this one's got the faster missile speed. I feel like the faster missile speed is going to make it heaps easier to shoot, like to hit things when you aim at them. I haven't actually seen, thanks, Boats. I haven't actually seen the healing happening. I've got healing on my armor, but I haven't actually seen it work yet. Because it says you get healed when you take damage, but we've got like 100% physical resistance most of the time. So we rarely take any damage, and then... Just need to find a bunch of dudes so I can shoot some stuff. Enchanting stuff seems cool. Yeah, it's really fun if you want to just make like an epic, you want to make an epic army of dudes.
Dismount! So forward, everyone, move! Right, move! So forward! Now move! Troops, fire at will! Hold fire!
Okay, so this is our normal pistol. And this is our new one with the more damage. Yeah, the extra missile speed is a bit more satisfying. Have I got the, I think I've got the attack speed, have I got the extra movement speed on? No. I didn't see the movement speed pop.
Everyone, for attack!
Yeah, I don't know. The second gun, I guess the second gun is fine for just assassinating knights and stuff and killing things in close range. And it does more damage, so... So this one, just the bullets shoot really fast. So you, like they go where you want them. You just point and like bang, bang, bang. Whereas the other one's like... a little bit slower. But most of the time I'm going to be shooting things like point blank in the face from my mount, so it doesn't matter too much. Right, Samael can inherit my old cripple gun. There's some dwarfs over here that we can kill. What do we get for killing dwarfs? Haven't fought dwarfs yet. Yeah, we made penetrating bolters instead.
Yours is not a face, I know.
Oh, these guys gonna have like cannons and shit.
Dismount! Troops! Move! Soldier! Cavalry! Soldier forward! Move! Right! Order forward! Soldiers! Troops! Move! Warriors! Move! Troops! Fire! Hold fire! Hold! Dismount! Soldier forward! Cavalry move! Troops! Move! Right. Soldier! Make a shield wall!
They're moving sideways, aren't they?
Line fire! formation! After me! Give them hell!
How do you like these apples? Dwarfs.
Everyone, fire at will! Charge!
That sun did a fair few kills, yeah. Fucking got enough armor? Jesus. I need some AP. Oh shit. He just said oof when I hit him in the head. His armor just didn't even give up. There's the fire explosions going on.
I give up. Call back your dogs.
I give up. Sounds like a Masterwork Great Hammer. Pretty cool. Could smelt some of that stuff down. We want to get some hammer champions in our posse. Why don't we just send troops on how many we'll lose? We shouldn't lose much because they've got super high medicine. That might be a faster way to get renown up. Those are their top tier melee. Yeah. Super heavy armor and they hit really hard. And they're armor piercing as well, so yeah, a lot of it goes through my armor. How much leadership have we got? Did we ever get 100 leadership? No, we never went for 100 leadership. We don't really need it. We've got morale 100 anyway. Yeah, if I had points, I might put 1 point in leadership and 1 point in charm. But I probably wanted to save it for my combat skills. Try and get 2 armies in one. Oh, here we go. We might be able to get like 4 armies in one. No, we got no armies in none. Whatever. We'll just go to the headstone. They know to fear me, and rightly so. 5 battles seems unrealistic compared to every other battle. Yeah, we usually don't lose any guys, do we? Justinius Lightbringer. Suppose I should auto the actually no, I'll just do this first. I wonder if I could auto this. Oh, no, I don't think you can. Oh, yeah, I don't think you can order this. It's like a quest battle.
Troop move! Sword horse move! Everyone hold fire! Attack!
Yeah, we need to clear. We have to leave Chaos and leave. Sorry, Ostland and. No, so not Wissenland. Because all our shields have like Wissenland insignias and all.
Dismount! Move to enemy! Soldiers! Everyone move! Move forward! Cavalry! Forward! Troops! Fire! Fire! Troops! Attack!
This is how the Chaos fights. Combination of brutal melee and horrific magic spells. Yeah, 0 casualties, 0 wounded, 55 renown. Yeah, if we got like a legendary armor or something, even then it would be crappier than what we could make for ourselves. But yeah, uncommon flagellant braces. How cool is that? Yeah, if they didn't have enchantments on them, that'd be cool. If these, they should make it these enchantments that you get are like additional, because yeah, I mean, surely that's not intended, because like basically every gear piece that you get from here is just trash. Like you never take them, no shit, because you can put heaps better enchantments on them. So it's sort of, yeah, it kind of sucks. Whereas before, whenever you would get stuff from here, it was really cool because it was like unique, and you know, now it's like, yeah, always bad basically. Yeah, those archers definitely should have run, shouldn't they? I'm really liking the mercenary now as well, because my mercenary gets like I think they get a run speed bonus when they pop their ability, and it's got a really short cooldown. So you yeah, I'm sort of thinking about doing like a Khorne Berserker mercenary or something, but I don't know. It's really hard to give up those mage enchantments, you know. Let's do a tour around to the other herdstones and stuff. But yeah, I'm thinking about giving all of my other guys swords that giving them a combination, give them the one that does the explosion and the one that does the flock of doom. So that basically they'll just be exploding and flock of dooming shit all the time. And we'll just like offer everything, I think. Legendary shoulder harness, that's pretty good. I keep that for smelting. Yeah, I might keep some of these for smelting. Just not any small fortune, yeah, exactly. Oh, all of that stuff wasn't even enough to give us a single point of faith. We just went from like here to there or something. It's alright, we'll get there. I don't know if I should go for one-handed or for the gun. Gun is pretty satisfying right now. I need to faith harder, yeah. We need to get into some like big castle defenses or something like that. That's really where it's at.
Don't. Hold arrows! Everyone!
Fuck. Try to shoot through a bunch of them. What are these guys trying to do? Unhand him, you ruffians. Target rich environment. Blam. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, no ammo. The hordes. Yar! Yeah. It'd be kind of cool to give a dragon tooth to one of our guys, but it's a bit shiny and not very chaosy, I guess. What's the Master Rune of Gromrel do? Is that, I guess it's like the best ingredient, best enchantment you can get for dwarfs. I'm gonna say out of all of the campaigns though, like that's why I wish that they would. I wish they wouldn't try so hard to stop you from doing stuff outside the box with this mod, because like out of all the campaigns that I've played, like including the new dwarfs, including the new runesmith, which I think is like probably the best class. It's probably one of the best design classes in the game if you like enchanting. But also the Slayer is really fun. Also the Ironbreaker is really cool. But out of all of those, this campaign is the best, and this is the unintended one. This is the one that you're not supposed to be allowed to do, you know. So it's like, yeah, I feel like they should just let us cook, bro. Let us cook. You definitely get a bit too narrow in controlling, especially for a free mod. Yeah. Had a spell hit for 240,000 damage. Oh, nice. Really? What spell was it? Let's go kill some Dark Elves. I still want to get some of that Dark Elf armor, but... Oh, I wonder if they changed the Dark Elf armor so it doesn't drop. I hope so. I hope they didn't. They might have. Yeah, we're slowly getting up there. It's going to take a little while, though. We should hopefully we get to tier 6 today, though, and be able to join Chaos. I mean, we can join Chaos whenever we want, but... Fuck. It's too fast. I can't, like... Fuck. I kind of, like, my brain, like, registers which way is swinging, but I just can't, like, block fast enough. I need more one-handed skill. Like, a lot of times I am blocking the right direction, but just too slow. Ah, fuck. Oh, I wonder how much damage I did to him. Like, was I close or was I way off? I think I only got him down to like half, maybe. A shame our trade is lackluster. It was 670 dudes. That's a good posse. It's a good test. Yeah, I'm interested to see how we're going to go against these big armies of like 2,000, you know, Empire dudes and stuff. So I'm trying to like slowly creep up to like bigger and bigger parties to see how it's going to play out. Excuse me. Samuel Hammerhand, he's our enchanter. But I think we're already maxed out with enchanting anyway, so it doesn't really matter. See this perk that gives troops in your formation and have 30% less damage from spells. You don't even have to be the leader; you just have to be in the formation. I think I've got like over 120% spell resist on both of my two groups, so I think we're immune to magic at the moment. But I'm not 100% sure on that. But I seem to be like when I purple sun my own guys, it doesn't seem to really do anything. Alright, cool. I think we're ready to go.
Yours is not a face I know.
The balance of power doesn't seem to like us too much. This one could be a bit different because they've got all cavalry, so it's different. I mean, they've probably got a lot of cavalry, so it's not the same as some of those other fights we've done. Yeah, we might set up on the hill.
Right! You heard that, lads? Move! Then move now! Everyone, move now!
Doombolt bombardment for vampires with Arcane enchant. No, does the Arcane enchantment make your spells do more damage? Yeah, I wouldn't mind. I would like to make a vampire, like Blood Knight vampire squad where they all of them have enchanted weapons that do like blood drinking and stuff. That'd be pretty cool. Alright, let's pop our magic back up. I really have to make sure I don't get killed in this one, because if I get killed, it's probably going to be all over. Yeah, these ranged units coming in. Stacks on multiple armor pieces.
Everyone, form a shield wall!
I reckon we can shield wall up even without even putting any magic up, and we should be good.
Cavalry! Forward! Fire at will!
See what I mean? Like, that's Purple Sun's hitting my front line. We're not taking any damage. Just gobbled up a heap of their knights.
On fire on world!
Yeah, infantry's coming. Yeah, I think our guys are immune to magic because they're definitely immune to physical because we got like 10 million physical resist shields stacked up. We're still outnumbered.
Everyone pull their arrows! Soldiers! Fire!
Oh fuck, just keep shooting my own guys. Did I just kill Valmir? Oh no, he's still alive. Yeah, that's definitely on my guys. They're not dying. Oh shit. So yeah, we can handle 600. I don't know if we can handle 2000 though, because we might actually run out of magic. Because I haven't actually gone through all my regens here. Alright, let's go. Alright, I think we killed them all. $109 renown. Not bad. But yeah, I wouldn't mind making like an elite band of like Blood Knights or something, doing like, yeah, or vampires, I guess, and doing like a kind of like companion only something or other. But I guess it would be a bit boring. It would just be like kind of like a Bretonian Knight one where you just have a small number of dudes just chopping your way through hundreds of enemies. Yeah, do another about 2.5 hours, and I'm gonna have some dinner, have a sleep, and then come back for some more Bashiva later. But yeah, we'll keep going for another couple hours. But yeah, I kind of do want to do an Iron Price old Realm of Thrones campaign as well. Might be kind of cool to do something a bit more lo-fi. Are we capped on magic? No, we're not capped yet. Should really get to 302 magic, but I'm hoping to get, yeah, once we get to next level 36 we'll get another point in intelligence, and then we can buff up our troops even more. I wonder if I switched out my infantry for javelin guys, if that would actually be better, because they'd just be throwing javelins everywhere. Yeah, the only thing is the javelin guys don't have as many, they've only got 100 health. But these guys have 150. Yeah, no, I kind of want the tougher ones. 90 skill. Yeah, no, I gotta take the champions for sure. For sure. We don't need ranged weapons, we've got tentacles. I wonder what I've never really used magic like I've never really done a full-on mage like this that just actually wrecks everything. Like I've played a bunch of mages before, but I quite often go for resist-based mages. Yeah, so I don't really know how it compares to like a fire mage. Like if you had a fire mage and you're just dropping firestorms in the middle of their pack and stuff, would it be just as devastating, or is this like even more powerful than a fire mage? I'm not really sure.
Everyone, charge! Everyone, shields up! Soldiers, cavalry, move! Troops, fire at will! Everyone, attack! Attack! Fire at will!
Like, it seems pretty crazy the amount of damage, the amount of killing you can do with the death mage. Like, I don't know. I find it hard to believe that anything could be more devastating than this, but I don't know. Maybe Necrarch with Doom Bolts is more crazy. Oh yeah, White Lion gear. Yeah, but unfortunately it's already got the shitty enchantments on it. We can't re-enchant it, so it's all trash. Yeah, it's kind of sucks how all the items are trash. I might just put some feedback in there. I don't know, something just like knocking around in my keyboard or something, but annoying. Random loot kind of sucks. On my runesmith herdstones constantly drop blood knight gear. Yeah, herdstones drop vampire gear, QO. Chaos portal drops chaos gear, and the Druki one drops elf gear. None of them drop dwarf gear, so you'll never get a dwarf item, unfortunately. Master runes. I think all of them drop master runes. Worst part is they're already enchanted, so you can't put any runes on. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Like I don't really get that because, yeah. Because they changed all of the magic items, like all the items that were previously magic, like the runes, like the warrior priest gear used to have holy damage on it, the wolf priest stuff had frost damage on it, all that stuff they stripped all the magical properties on so you can enchant it however you want. But for some reason they put shitty magical properties on the like best, what's meant to be the best loot in the game. And you know, like, and even without the enchantments, like it's just shit that you can buy from the shop anyway, so it's not even like good or anything, you know. Like they should make it that it has a plus rarity roll, so at the least it's going to be like master crafted or lordly or legendary, so that you always get like top quality gear from there. Because it's pretty, like, you know what I mean, it's pretty crap if you just get like some average piece of gear. But I don't know, maybe it's too hard for them to put that on. But yeah, the enchantments are definitely shit. It would be 100% better if they just weren't enchanted. But I guess they wanted to put some stuff in there for, or well, actually, I reckon they should make it so that sometimes they're enchanted, sometimes they're not. But the enchantments should be of like random levels, and they should tend towards, if they're going to have any enchantment on them, they should tend towards being like having a double or a triple enchantment and having them be good high tier enchantments. Like if you had like a chance of getting like a random elf enchantment on there that you can't normally get, then that would be really cool. Like even if it's not really optimal, you might want it anyway just because it's unique and cool, you know. But yeah, as they are right now, it's pretty crap. Oh no, that won't work. Cool. All right. I've had a couple of instances where 2 Master Dream runes drop, but you can only choose one. Yeah, that's cool. Then you have like a cool dilemma of which one you're going to get. And you can go back and farm more to get, you know, get other ones. Oh wow, a really attractive, super young Asian woman wants to be my friend. I doubt she's into Warhammer though. We'd have nothing in common. Well, if we can get like 500 of these guys in one battle, hey, it's a moderate amount. I was about to auto-resolve that, but I don't think auto-resolve would be very kind to us in that situation.
Hold dismount! Soldier fire! Hold our own! Everyone charge! Down!
Should let my boys shield me up. Check the penetrating bullets just drilling. A little bit more renown. Yeah, I think one thing about this mod I've noticed, like, I feel like it'd be cool if they gave more career abilities to the non-magical NPCs, like to the non-magical companions, because I feel like what I've got set up right now with a whole party of wizards all popping buffs and damage and everything, like every one of my companions is like a powerhouse, just that's massively impacting the battles, like just either getting massive amounts of kills or making my guys invincible or whatever, you know. Like, so if I was to get like a witch hunter companion who's just got like moderately high combat skills and can do roguery and can shoot a pistol, it's like, what the fuck, he's just basically like a normal dude. He doesn't do shit. I may as well just have like a tier 5, you know, a tier 5 handgunner or something. And same with like the knight companions and stuff like that, you know. They might be like the, you know, really good combat companions, but I'll just get like a ground knight and he's better, you know. So yeah, I feel like they should make it so it'd be good if all of the companions had career abilities, like, you know, so a knight companion could like put like a speed and charge bonus buff on AoE around him or something, so you put him in a group and he'll like pop this buff every now and again that make your knights charge super hard or something. And you know, and have the witch hunter have some special, like have them all have some sort of special ability, because yeah, having them like, yeah, just the normal vanilla kind of campaign, the companions that don't have any magic or do any prayers, unless they're like, you basically just don't really want any companions that aren't either wizards or priests, because they don't do anything, you know. My vampire campaign went nuts the other day. Took the entire bottom right of the map with an Ungram. We had all the vampires in our faction being like 26,000 strength, and all armies had like 5k units in them. It was so fun. Nice. So just was it more like the campaign map that was fun, just seeing your shit go around like like conquering everything, or the battles were fun just because you have like massive amounts of dudes in them? I feel like the main thing that I enjoy doing the most is when I'm just running around really fast, just chopping around dudes like a crazy berserker. Seeing all the vampire factions in our faction fighting our enemies was great. Were they pretty effective at fighting like by themselves, or was it only when you were actually with them that they didn't suck? Companion's pretty true. Like, why would you want to Thane over a runesmith companion? Yeah, exactly. That's with, yeah, whenever I'm playing dwarfs, it's like all companions runesmiths except for maybe one engineer to give me cannons, maybe one priestess of Shalia to give us some heals, or yeah, well, priestesses have a prayer, but yeah, we go 2 priestesses of Shalia or something if you want. Warrior priest, Shalia priest, and runesmiths. Yeah, I think if your character's a runesmith, then you get extra bonuses for having more runesmiths in your campaign. So you might want to go more runesmith. But if you're a slayer, you probably want more warrior priests and Shalia. Kind of makes one know what it's like when all humans end up in one faction. Yeah, so if you go and conquer all of the Empire and wipe everybody out, then basically everyone will eventually join you because they can't join anyone else because there's no cross race joining, right? I hear some Norskins, we can vacuum up some more dudes. Bretonnian Knights can't join the Empire, can they? I feel like with the addition of that extra row of perks, the non-magic careers are also nerfed in a sense. Well, the magic, yeah, true. They only have gun. I'll get one orc. Give me a mascot. Gotta be a warrior for Carl and unite the Empire? Yeah. Bretonnian Knight career feels pretty boring. No guns, no magic. Still have to invest in discipline for faith. Yeah, true. And you still have to get your 100. Yeah, still have to get 100 gunpowder so you can get +1 discipline as well, so you get more faith. Just a campaign on being a lord for the true rightful heir of the Empire would be cool. What do you mean, to like kill Karl Franz and take his place? How do I vacuum up the maximum amount of these dudes in one battle? But yeah, I was playing as the playing as a the White Lion, the Lawmaster campaign as a mercenary was pretty fun.
Attack!
Yeah, I kind of want to do like a mercenary run as like a corn berserker or something, but it's sort of hard because you know how much more badass you would be if you just had mages buffing you. I mean, you can still have mages buffing you, but yeah, that's one thing. Yeah, the corn berserker, that's one thing that will be better when they update the mod to allow chaos.
Through fire and whirl! Hold fire! Salt fire and whirl!
34 now, that's still a pretty decent amount. Did you change your bitrate for streaming? No. How you got, son? Is it coming out a bit choppy on Twitch or something? Your warband is so powerful, you'll probably take on a large stack of trolls. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. I don't want to... I suppose, actually, if we do it now before we join Chaos, we should do all the risky stuff now before we join Chaos, so that we can make, you know, so we don't lose our Chaos Warriors after we change. So yeah, that's a good idea. Well, let's go and pop some trolls.
Cavalry forward! So fire and whirl!
Did I get my... Where's my shield, bro?
Cavalry! Fire!
I didn't get my physical resist shield. Motherfuckers.
Everyone, give him hell!
There you go. I got 50% physical resist, but I didn't get the 100%. For some reason, the life mages decided to skip me. It was pixely? Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe just my shitty Australian internet fucking out on me. Clears up once you've stopped mopping the field with goat blood. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think it maybe my system just can't handle the amount of, you know, stuff that's going on to configure it for uploading or whatever. I'm not really sure why it does that. Yeah, I've noticed that when I try to record videos, like if I try and use the video from my streams, quite often it's really shit quality. Yeah, sorry about that. Must be pretty crap because like I can barely see what the hell's going on sometimes with so much so crazy. So that must be what kind of worse for you guys if it's like a bit laggy and pixely.
Hold dismount! Cavalry forward! Troops! Fire!
There we go.
Everyone, attack!
I think I've got 19 bullets in my pistol. Shouldn't I have like... Is there only do you only get 19 bullets in your pistols now? That's weird. Oh, this is gonna be a good one. I can't see shit. Oh shit. 100% physical resistance is not working because I got plus 100% damage. Hey Josho, gotta be an adult in the morning. Should be back to catch you later in the day if you'll be around. Yeah man, I'll be having a bit of a rest in a couple of hours, but then I'll be back at normal Warhammer time, so in about, what, 8 hours from now? Yeah, about 8 hours from now, or a bit, maybe a bit less, about 6 hours from now. I think I'll be a bit Warhammering. So yeah, maybe see you then. Thanks so much Josho, appreciate you man. I'll put you on the roll of glory. Your name shall live forever. That should be perfect timing. Oh, nice. I'll see you then. We'll do Spirit Leech. Joshua just donated subs over here as well. You're on both sides. It's like watching Woodchipper. Yep. Yeah, so these are pretty crap. I think we did get an epic one at one time, but that was from loot, I think. This one, 33 extra missile speed and regain throwing ammunition upon landing hits. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I don't think you can get that for don't think you can get that for don't think you get that for Empire. For a chaos playthrough. Yeah, I kind of want to do either a night playthrough. Maybe as Holy Sigmar Knights with Knights of the Griffin, or as or like a Khorne kind of berserker type thing. I've yet to see anyone play the dwarfs or greenskins. The dwarfs are pretty cool. No, the dwarfs are really good. The greenskins are kind of bad. Yeah, I don't really like the greenskins. The campaign mechanics are all kind of crap and not much fun, I think, and also they just, I don't know, they're just too big as well. Like having a really big character with big shoulders blocks out your enemies, so it makes the melee combat really unsatisfying because you can't really see what's going on. Like you can make, like with the orc boss, I think I haven't played it yet, but as I understand it, you can make him like super powerful, so he just like blows up everything in melee, so you don't really need to see what you're doing. You just kind of swing and blow everything up, which is pretty much what I'm doing most of the time. But the long glaive head and the short pine staff, yeah, nice. Have you tried the tier 4 glaive head? That one's pretty good as well. Yeah, if I want to be like a glaive destroyer, it swings so fast and so much damage. Yeah. So where am I? Trying to pull. Yeah, so my horse glaive is pretty much just this kind of thing with like the tier 1 shaft and the tier 1 shaft and the tier 5 long glaive head. I usually just do it as small as possible, so it's 154 reach, 166 damage, 87 swing speed. Actually, no, I usually use this one. Yeah, 91 swing speed, 159, 142, so it's as short as possible. It's not a perfect range for like on horseback when you're just riding around killing stuff that's near your horse. But my foot glaive is this bad boy. So it's even faster and it does even more damage, but it's only 93 speed, so it's really good for just close range dueling. It's like a two-handed sword basically, but it's a glaive for polearm. Just swings fast as fuck, and yeah, this is like so if you want to have a foot polearm and a mounted polearm, this is like your foot one, and that glaive, the long glaive head, is like your mounted one. They're both both really fast and cool. But yeah, I don't know, even though the hammers are not, like the hammers are generally slow and short, but they just have that satisfaction of that just like, boom, you know, like they just, whereas those fast glaives particularly, like they don't feel like they have as much weight. Like it feels like you're just pressing a button and you're just clicking to kill. It doesn't really feel like it's swinging because it's so fast. Which is, yeah, so it's sort of weird. Like, even though the hammers are kind of shitter, they kind of feel better in a way. Except for when you're getting hit by 7 guys and you can't get a swing in. That doesn't feel that good. That one gives +10 bonus damage to everyone's guns in my formation, so that's pretty good. Are the hammers good mounted? Yeah, they're just short. So with the hammers, you basically just ride into the... If what sort of character... If you're a super tanky, like invincible sort of dude, you just ride into the middle of the pack and you just swing right at your saddle. And because the hammer's short, it'll just hit them in their head every time. So you just like kill, you know? And you can cleave through dudes and stuff. But it's short, you know. So the hammers are good for if you want to be, if you're like a super tanky two-handed melee guy and you're just in melee just bonking people. But they're a little bit slow, so it can be hard to get a swing in if you don't have stagger immunity. But yeah, hammers are probably more like for foot, a bit too short for mounted. But I still use them mounted as well. I'm playing Orc Boss right now. Glaive isn't very thematic, but so damn good. Yeah, well, that's what I was saying with the Orc Boss. Because you can't see directly in front of you, if you do like one-hander and shield or something, you're basically always just killing shit you can't see. Like, you're just walking around, you see a guy go into your field of vision, your shoulders block him, you swing a couple of times, he dies, you hear the noise saying he's died, but you can't see what's going on. And it makes the combat feel really unsatisfying, I think. Like most of the, I mean, 99% of the time, that's all you're doing. You're just swinging and fucking wood chippering everything. You don't really give a shit. But every now and again you get into a cool little fight, and it's nice to actually be able to block and parry and dodge and see what they're doing and stuff. Even if you're not very good at it, like I'm not particularly good at it, but it's still, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I'm just on a bit of a thing at the moment about characters having big shoulders and it being annoying. But yeah, with the glaive, it's kind of good because with the longer glaive, like a 180 range glaive, even though you're on foot, you can actually hit stuff a bit further away, so your shoulders aren't blocking your line of sight. You're still not really going to get to have those cool duel moments because they have to be close enough to be able to hit you to be able to duel. But at least you avoid, you know, everything being blocked all the time. Hammers on horseback, the trait that lets you knock people off mounts if you hit them hard enough, is way more satisfying. Oh, is that the knocking off horseback? Is that a two-hander thing or is that a polearm thing? But yeah, knocking people off horses is pretty cool, and knocking them down. That's the good thing about hammers, they knock people down. It's kind of cool, just like skittling people, even when they're not killed, they just get knocked on the ground, and then you smash them while they're trying to get up again. I think in this mod you can knock people over with hand hammers as well. Where are we going to? I didn't do the I didn't do this headstone, did I? Oh, I skipped the one in the middle as well. Oh, we'll hit this one and then we'll go to the Chaos Lands, kill all the Chaos Lords around there for a while. Go down and get the middle one again, and then if it still hasn't popped, we'll go up and just kill some trolls. Trolling merchant. Actually, that's the only thing about playing an Empire Knight. There's not really any good Empire Knight armor. Like the really cool, my favorite suit of armor that most of the Reichsguard wear, you can't get it as a drop, and you can't get it. Yeah, you can't get it anyway. There's no way to get it, I don't think. Yeah, this suit of armor, just the normal knight armor, like it looks really cool, I reckon, but you can't get it anywhere. It never ever appears in shops. I'm not sure if I mean, maybe it super rarely can drop in drops, but I don't think it drops as a loot either. I think it's just can't have it, which sucks because it's the only knight armor that looks like actually like the knight armor, unless you want to play Talayan or some shit. Yeah, the hammer armor penetration on hammers is pretty cool as well. Can make him a companion and take it? No, you can't convert knight companions, only commoners. But yeah, it'd be cool to do a knight playthrough and have knight companions and have them all dressed up like that. Although they'd probably actually all be like wizard companions that I'd make into knights so that we can have all the buffs and shit on. But yeah, the other one I was thinking about doing was a vampire one. Just wanted to have like a super elite squad of vampires. But yeah, the slowdown that you get from the Blood Knights kind of sucks, I reckon.
Dismount! Charge! Fire at will! Hold fire! Troop fire at will!
Yeah, when getting here fast enough and getting this, when they go squeeze through this narrow gap, it just kills their entire army. Well, not the entire army, but, you know, a lot of dudes. I moved house. Yeah, I got no green screen now, so it's not as optimal as the old place, but yeah, it's a different, I don't know, I might have to move my setup around a bit and so I can get the green screen going, because green screen is better, because then my head doesn't take up so much of the play area, you know. Vampires are really fun. I like their heroes and having big disposable armies. Yeah. Well, I kind of wanted to have more like an elite squad, like maybe do like a companion only, or not companion only necessarily, but yeah, like companion focused, I guess I always do. But yeah, there's a setup you can do with, I think they have a weapon does like an AoE damage, and then you can combine it with another enchantment that takes life leeches when they do damage in melee. And so I'm not sure if it only life leeches on the initial target or if the AoE life leeches as well. But either way, I think you pop that on it, you can basically make you guys be able to just mow through low tier stuff without ever dying, which seems pretty cool. Just like regenerating themselves like the vampire lords of old. He's back. He is back. All right, let's yeah, we'll go down here and we'll go past the chaos portal. The portal won't have reset yet, but we'll kill some chaos dudes, and then we'll hit the herdstone in the center of the map near Alpha Loren. And then if the chaos portal still hasn't, we'll come back up via the chaos lands, kill some more chaos dudes, and if the portal still hasn't popped, we'll hit some trolls. Otherwise, we'll do the portal and then hit the trolls. We should set up another blacksmith here.
Welcome, stranger, to my little... Now we'll just do everything that's got good ingots for smelting. This low tier stuff. And all these ones with the really nice ingots we might hold on to. And yeah, all these crap ingots will drop into our blacksmith to keep it rolling. Also, we're getting the axe recipes, so we might actually switch over some of our guys from one-handed swords to axes, like vanilla axes. Now, these dwarf hammers have got shit ingots in them anyway, so get rid of them. Yeah, they've got decent ingots in them, but we've got better stuff anyway, so... Everything else has got fine steel in it. and the weapons way less than the ingots of fine steel do, so we may as well just leave them in weapon form until we're ready to smelt them down. Really like the Necroc too, just one super powerful character with infinite magic and a million spells. Yeah, nice. Have you played the Blood Knight? I'd be interested to see what you think of the Blood Knight. He doesn't have any magic, but he just fights. But basically he's super fast, so basically he perceives the world as everyone else is in slow motion. I don't know, it sounds cool, but it's actually like, I think it's really shit. Actually, it's like not fun at all. I'd be really interested to know how many people actually play how many people actually play the Blood Knight, and how long those campaigns tend to go for. Because I feel like pretty much as soon as you unlock the point where it's like permanent slow time, you just don't want to play anymore, because the battles are, the battles take forever. You can literally kill a whole army because you just like run between everyone, just killing everyone while they're all in slow motion, kind of going like this, and it's just like, I don't know, it's just real shit. I think you do either Musion or Sylvania. You just choose the Blood Knight when you choose which. You go Vampire and Ability, and then you choose which of the three you want. You go Blood Knight. So it's like the best, probably like the single best combat class, like the Ultimate Warrior sort of thing. But the slow time is really not fun to play. What I suggested that they do, which I don't think they're going to do, is like make it so that you only go in slow time briefly when you cut someone's head off, because normal characters, when you cut someone's head off, they go into slow time just for a fraction of a second, and it's like a slow-mo kill shot. And so what they should make it is that you have like basically 20% extra run speed, or even more, like 30-40% extra run speed, so you just run around really fast, and you swing speed really fast as well. But every now and again when you chop someone's head off, you get a little bit of slow time, and then it would feel like really exciting. You'd be like fucking run, zip, zip, zoom, zoom, whereas instead it's just slow time all the time, and it's just, I don't know, I feel like it's really shit. When you compare it to like the Empire Merc or the Slayer or someone that gets like speed boost when they pop their thing, it's like so much more exciting and fun. Like if you're gonna play a melee character, you want to just be like dodging and fighting furiously, like that's kind of what it's all about. Anyway, that's my opinion on it. But yeah, I'd be interested to know if anyone else feels the same way. Does anyone like the Blood Knight? Does anyone play Blood Knight regularly, or, and did you have the same experience of it being boring as soon as you get to tier 4? I'm just trying to find out, I guess I'm trying to find out whether it's like, it's just objectively true that the slow time thing sucks, or whether it's just a preference thing and I don't like it but other people really like it. I think when you first try it out it seems cool, but once you've fought like 4 battles in a row in slow time, it's like, yeah, fuck this, roll a new character. But yeah, I'd be very interested to see if anyone agrees with me or disagrees, or... Because I feel like the Blood Knight is a popular idea of a character, because whenever I do a Blood Knight stream, people seem to tune in, like they're interested in it. But yeah, I don't really want to play it because it's not very much fun. Whereas the Slayer's pretty fun. Did I... Oh yeah, I did that one up there, didn't I? So now we're going to go down and do the one near Athel-Loren. I'm just going to quickly go to the bathroom while we travel. But yeah, I think at the moment, I don't know. Ooh, I don't know. In terms of like a melee, like what I was talking about, like playing a melee character, whenever you play Slayer, ask yourself why I'm not playing a runesmith instead. Well, that's the thing. You don't, or like in my opinion, you don't always want to play the overpowered characters. Like it's kind of hard though, because when you go to play a low power character, it's so slow, and you want to get to the cool stuff at the end and everything. But yeah, it's just a totally different experience. Like, well, if you're gonna do a Slayer, don't have a mohawk and don't wear the mohawk helmet. I'd recommend that for starters. And it's all about just having like mad fights before you die. Like, yeah, like if you do it the way that I did it in my last campaign, my current Slayer campaign, you basically have a block of infantry, like have a block of Ironbreakers or whatever, and just put them in shield wall formation with fire wheel off. Wait till the enemy like comes and blobs around them, and then you come around and flank around behind and just try to kill as many of them as you can before you die. And if you kill all of them, then you just run out to their archers and start killing their archers and trying to dodge their arrows and stuff. It's just like kind of like a crazy adrenaline rush before you eventually get shot full of arrows and fall over, and then your iron breakers just kill everything after you did. I don't know, it's like, it's not really about efficiency, it's about the visceral experience of just slaying, you know.
Troops! Forward! Soldiers! Dismount! Attack!
But yeah, in terms of like the sheer joy of battle, I'd say yeah, Slayer's pretty good. Empire Merc, or any Merc, basically, like the same code that I was doing with my Lawmaster, because they get the speed boost. It's anyone who gets the speed boost basically is fun. Bretonnian Knight, Empire Merc, Slayer, like when you get that 20% run speed burst, and you just like, oh yeah, and you just like start fucking burling around slaying shit. It's pretty cool. So Blood Knight's basically building army, clan rank and stuff, and just ditch all the army and kill everyone solo. I mean, you can, yeah. He's pretty good. But yeah, I'd probably go for like a bunch of companions and have like elite companions, you know? Yeah, speed boost is cool, slowdown is not cool. That's my opinion. That's why the Blood Knight, even though Blood Knight's meant to be the best melee, is actually the least fun melee. Because yeah, because he's running around super fast and like a psychopath and murdering everything is just really cool. I don't think the Empire Knight gets a speed boost, which is one bad thing about him, but you can go for like super high endurance and he's still kind of pretty fast. Well, the thing is, you don't want to kill the whole army by yourself because it takes you like an hour. You know what I mean? Like, it's not so much about negating the mechanics of the game, it's about it just being boring and not fun. Like, the first time you do it, like, you activate it and you're like, there's like, you know, like 10 guys coming towards you. Oh no, I'm gonna die. You pop it, they go into super slow-mo and you're like, kill this guy, block that, kill that guy, kill this guy, kill that guy. You're like, oh my god. And then you go up against an army of like 1,000 dudes or 2,500 dudes and you're like, kill this guy, kill that guy, kill this guy. Fuck this. You know, like, it's like, you know, especially in slow motion, you know, if you're like going super fast and you're like chop, 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 and just killing everyone, then it's like kind of cool. It might keep you excited to kill 2,500 guys solo, you know. Yeah, as usual, all these weapons are crap.
No, that's no. You're missing what I'm saying. Sorry, Lepka. It's not about the overpoweredness. Like there's plenty of, or pretty much all of the characters in here are like overpowered to some degree. You know, maybe not compared to each other, but compared to vanilla, like for sure. It's not about the overpoweredness. I'm fine with the Blood Dragon being overpowered. I want him to be overpowered. I just don't want him to be super fucking slow. You know, I don't want everything to be going in slow motion. That's the shit part about it. It just isn't fun, I reckon. But yeah, I don't know if there's a consensus. Like, I think it's not fun, but I don't know if there's a consensus about that. Like, I talked to a couple of the devs about it, and they didn't seem to think that that was the general consensus about it. Like, as far as they know, it's fine. Everyone likes it. So yeah, so yeah. It's just that, like, essentially it's just fast is fun, slow is not fun. That's the essential, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're going to kill 2,500 dudes, doing it fast as fuck psychotically is a lot more fun than doing it slow and methodically, yeah. Halfway there. I'm kind of thinking about just giving up on this last companion and just going and joining Chaos now. But I don't know, or maybe I should start a new campaign, because this one's like a long-term kind of campaign, you know. I play other campaigns and I come back to this one again because it's pretty cool. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should start another campaign in the meantime. What are we doing now? We're going to kill some trolls. Oh, we got chaos dudes up here. We're currently not at war with them either. I'm almost done farming all of these orc brawls so I can finally play the game. Nice. Did you get your did you get any enchanting done? Did you get that like backstab enchant so you can do like explode people if you hit them in the back? How long has this Wolfenberg been there like that? I wonder if I just joined, if I joined the generic chaos faction, if that might be more fun. Yeah, maybe it might be kind of cool to try the whole Empire Merc convert to vampire thing. Yeah, I need to give Samael. Oh, Samael's my steward. That's right. I forgot. Is Samael? I need to give him more intelligence. 24. Yeah, when he gets to 24, we'll give him 5 intelligence. That'll get us up to 250, 270 or something. And Ava's our scout. 218. Yeah. Yeah, next stat point, or yeah, 24, we can give him another point of cunning. Or we can just accept that that's enough scouting and go for, go for more cunning. 200 talent points not assigned is triggering, and my ADHD so much. 203 perk points not spent. Yeah, I could go through and do them all now. Crap. So all these red ones, at least, though, we won't have to redo them anymore. They'll be done permanently now. We're nearly halfway. My OCD feels so much better after seeing all these level ups. Nice. Don't know how satisfying this is right now. I got you, bro. I got you. Oops. Doesn't matter. Most of these guys are never going to lead parties anyway.
It's actually kind of good to get this knocked out now because from now on we'll only sort of have to upgrade them when they actually get better at something that we want them to get better at. Did you manage to get the chosen companion, or you've confirmed it's locked because of the new patch? I don't know. I think you tested it, but you had a mod on, so you weren't sure if it worked properly. Maybe you should. I wonder if you could like uninstall the mod and then see if you can still do it. Are you playing on Iron Man? Can you like make a save and back it up and then test it out? Although it might not work because it might have been it might be like a starting thing. It might not change if you unpatch it partway through a game. That's our actual steward. Only 17 left to go. 15. Three left. All done. I played a game where my weapon got bonus damage from equal stats. You got 3 points per level up. You were snowman. Alright, save so we don't lose all that progress of signing. But yeah, I'm looking forward to when they flesh out the Knight of the Old World more. So I feel like at the moment the Knight of the Old World he sort of doesn't really do enough, and I feel like it'd be nicer if it was a bit more like incorporated into the campaign map. Like there was a bit more like quests or stuff that you could do, like talk to the ground, because there's like there's notables in the towns, in the taverns. Sometimes you'll see like a Knight of the Blazing Sun or whatever, but I don't know if they actually do anything. Oh no, these guys are killing Wolfenberg. No! I want to kill these guys. can't, if I attack this party of villagers, will that make me go to war with them? Right, so let's leave. We'll break off our mercenary contract. Then we'll help the villagers. Then we'll attack. Then we'll try and attack the villagers. All right, so we're at war with them now. This is the biggest battle we've fought so far. If we can get it happening. Yeah, we're at war with them, but we're not at war with Chaos, so we should be able to jump in and help them. Oh, should we break in and help the defenders so we can do a siege defense? That'd be sick. I feel like we'd have more chance of winning on the open field, but it would be really cool if we could break in and help the defenders. 45 troops. Ouch. Don't get involved. What the fuck? It wouldn't let me do it. I just lost 45 dudes for no reason. That sucked.
Hold for dismount! Charge!
Oh, we need to merge in. We need to merge in with these Chad Chaos Warriors. These guys are our idols. This is what we aspire to be. If only we had sick armor like these guys. This guy's who I want to be, Chaos Lord Mortkin. He's the leader of the faction.
Kill them all! Follow me!
How's this guy not dying?
Infantry, move! Cavalry, forward! Infantry, move! Forward! Infantry, forward! Move! Fire! Everyone, fire at will! Hold for fire!
We got shields here. We got shields on these boys.
Line formation! Charge!
Yeah, problem is we're going to run out of magic. I hope my shield doesn't go down in the middle of this. Alright, that should kill almost everybody in this pile.
I got 2 shields on still. I know where my companions are. Those guys should all die now.
Horsemen, form a shield wall! Ever hold arrow! Fire at will!
I haven't got no shield. No, I've got shields, but I got some. I got 50%. I need 100% shields, otherwise we get wrecked. Hold the line until we get our magic back up. Alright, should be getting some re-shielding. Get wrecked, son. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. I mean, we're still losing, but we've massively murdered shitloads of dudes. Hopefully, hopefully I don't run out of magic. Alright, shield up, boys.
Oh shit. Look at the line. Maybe I should Lanif down the line. Not Lanif, but do this thing. Oh, I should shoot him with my pistol as well. Just shooting multiple guys at a time. I think that's like pretty much on their spawn. Oh shit. I think it's pretty much on their spawn point there. Setting people on fire. We must be getting really near the end of our shield regens. Sorry, our magic regens now. Some of our guys are falling occasionally. No shit, we're getting fucked up. Oh, no more magic. It's game over. Bummer. That would have been good if we could have I guess we've got to keep going back in. I thought we'd be able to retreat, but because we were joining into another person's army battle, but they aren't actually joined in because they're in the siege. So if they were already fighting, we'd be able to just leave and let them carry on fighting. But we have to fight to the end.
Hold dismount! Follow me!
I reckon we might be able to win. Oh, hey, thanks for the raid. Much appreciated. I'll chuck a shout out to you. Yeah, welcome everyone coming over. We're just playing some Bannerlord, and we're doing a Chaos playthrough, even though they don't want us to play Chaos, but we're doing it anyway. So if you want to know how to do it, then this is how you do it. So this is my guy, Sorcerer, Chaos Sorcerer Lord. And we're allied with Lord Mortkin, who's also a Chaos champion.
Everyone!
We've got three left in our Sorcerer posse.
Everyone! Horsemen! Footmen! Footmen! Forward! Rider! Forward! Move now!
Did one of my guys just die? Oh, our knights. Yeah, knights are out dying. These are all my Chaos Warriors.
Put on top! Kill everyone! Fire! Horsemen, hold fire! Fire on infant! Hold fire! Fire! Infantry, stay close! Cavalry, follow me!
Oh shit. Oh fuck, I need to not die. If I die, this is fucked. We're in deep shit. Oh shit, my job now is to not... I thought I only had 50% physical resistance instead of 100. So it was, yeah.
Infantry! Move! Form a shield and move! Hold fire at will!
Somebody did a regrowth, but it didn't hit me. Alright, I need to do a Spirit Leech. Okay, there we go. That's Spirit Leeching him.
Infantry! Forward! Push move!
We just try and stay with his guys so that we can chuck the buffs on him as well. We we're not getting, I think we've only got life mages, so we only got 50% physical resist. We're not getting the full shields.
Shoulder to shoulder! Sword to pull the line! Charge! Forward! Infantry! Move! Cavalry! Follow me! Everyone! Form a shield wall!
Check some buffs on me, guys. Buffs. Hey, familiar with build? No, I haven't used it. No. People have told me about it, but yeah, I'm not into it. Just doing some Bannerlord testing with the BLT mod. Yeah, nice. Yeah, no, I prefer to like control my own like renaming and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, what did you think of it? Got my little phalanx here. Oh, you like watching BLT? Yeah, and I've never actually seen it in play, so yeah. You can limit what chat does, so you make it so they can only deal with their army and their soldier in tournaments. Okay. Yeah, maybe I should give it a try. Have you tried it with old Realms? Like this mod that I'm playing?
Infantry! Move forward!
Get some shields or what, bro? I don't think they're shielding. I want to see my guy in the battle pit fighting. Yeah, I do renames. I do renames for people who do super chats and stuff like that. But ooh. Oh well, that'd be that. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna win.
unfortunately. Yeah, so I don't know if we got anyone alive at the moment. No, I think all our guys are dead. But yeah, I've got about 5 or 6 characters that are renamed after people in chat, but I just manually rename the characters. I don't let them choose their own names and stuff. Because, yeah, I guess my thought of it is it's essentially my kind of campaign. I want to have control over everything. But yeah, but I do kind of like, I guess, reward people when they do super chats or gifted subs or whatever, and rename a character after them and configure them a little bit. Yeah, I don't really like the idea of the players just being able to insert shit into my game or mess around with it, you know what I mean? You couldn't get it to work with Realm of Thrones. I want to play Realm of Thrones again soon. Actually, I want to do an Iron Price campaign, which is basically like you can't buy anything from shops. It's only like kind of self-found, and maybe with Bandit only. Yeah, we got fucked up. I think we're losing. Is Chaos Lord Modkin still rolling around, or is he dead? Not looking good. Damn it, if I had just stayed alive, we could have won this. Is there a new version on Patreon that's better than the current released version? Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure if I want to get into it that much. Like I 90% of the time play old Realms. A little bit of the time I play vanilla, and it would be like only super occasionally that I would play Realm of Thrones, you know. But yeah, so I'm kind of happy to play the version, whatever the version is that's available to everybody, you know. I don't think there's any coming back from this. There's a lot of red happening. Some green, but not enough. Game over. Yeah, well, you could always do what I do and play Realm of Thrones vanilla, like play vanilla Realm of Thrones, and then just if somebody does a super chat or donates some subs or whatever, just manually change their name in the game. I use a mod called Detailed Character Creator. It lets you modify the names and appearances of companions. So I usually just rename companions after people. I'm a captive. This is the first time we've been taken captive in this campaign, I think, isn't it? It was close for a while. It would have been fine if I had have lived. Oh, no, actually, no. We were kind of screwed. I didn't realize that I'd let too many of our guys die, so we didn't have all of the right shields and everything going when we came back in. Oh, we got released because they got defeated by Chaos. Oh no, I wonder if I lost all my enchanted gear and stuff. Can't remember if I had anything good that was unequipped. And I think I've got all, no, I think I've got all my main gear equipped. Might have had some spare guns. Might have had some spare guns laying around and stuff. Castragar, Chosen of Chaos. He looks pretty badass, doesn't he? Well, we saved, at least we saved this Chaos Town. We lost our elite army of Norscan renegade berserkers, or renegade champions. But we can get more. We saved the city, exactly. Seeing if there's any kind of chaosy gear in here. Oh, demigryph armor. Oh, sweet, they didn't steal my demigryph armor. Knight's Griffin demigryph armor. Got three units, 3 sets of demigryph armor. That's pretty good. How much prestige? Oh yeah, we can go and get our demigryph now. Oh, my Zeech plate doesn't want to load for some reason, so I'm a heavy metal. I'm a power metal warrior now. It's weird. Something's bugged out with the shaders or something. They won't let me load my guy. So we can exit and come back in. $75 more brawls for tier 3 career. Oh, so after you got to tier 2, you had to do another 75 more brawls to get to tier 3. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I feel like greenskins just aren't really worth it. They've seemed to have gone out of their way to make them like you know, hard to access. Yeah, I don't think they're a very cool faction anyway, just personally, but I know other people are like super into them, so hopefully they'll fix them up and make them a bit more enjoyable. Oh, actually, yeah, I should try and, I wonder if I have to delete my shaders or something to fix that armor failing thing. I hope not, because it'll take like 20 minutes to get them to reload again. Nope, same deal. Does not want to load, does it? That's so weird, isn't it? Like, why? What's going on with that? Because like it had loaded previously. But yeah, I think if you like delete your shaders, it fixes that sort of stuff. Delete your shader folders, but then you got to reload your shaders again. So I might just switch back to my bronze plate for now. This stuff looks pretty cool as well with the chaos helmets and everything. I'll just pop that on here. We'll think about maybe fixing it up at some point in the future.
I got 2 less enchanted items there now, so that means I won't get as much winds of magic. Yeah, I'll try to I'll try reloading the shaders. Actually, I'll try loading the mod for the moment first, so we can change our names for our renames. So yeah, so it's probably like, this is probably a pretty, you know, pretty basic compared to what BLT does, but yeah, I use a mod. Can you see the mod? Yeah, I use this mod called Detailed Character Creator. It does play up a little bit with old realms, and sometimes makes it crash, but yeah, you only need to put it on in order to change the names and appearances, and then you can like take it back off again. So yeah, so it'll probably crash now when I try and load it with this, but then I'll try again, and then it'll probably load. Then I can change a couple of names, and then uninstall it again. But yeah, different versions. I know it has been really stable at other times, but at the moment it's a bit unstable. The Detailed Character Creator, that is. Yeah, I suppose if it was a really busy stream and you needed some way of automating it, then BLT would be good. But I kind of like it, you know, if somebody does a super chat or whatever, then I'll just, you know, personally rename their guy and make up a name for them and stuff. And yeah, I'm happy enough to take the time to do that. Sometimes it's kind of fun to have the group like submit possible names for the person and stuff. So at the moment we need to do a name for Buds and Jared Drusher. So this will probably crash now. But if it does crash, then I'll just reload and it probably won't crash then. Usually the second time it works. No, all good. All right, so then we go and pick a guy that's not already got a rename. So we've got Anu, Shardskin, Justinius Lightbringer, Overbrand, the Sky Apostle, Samael, Hammerhand, Shorlex, Mailforge, and the rest of them are unclaimed. So maybe Buds can be the Beast Wizard. Budsaur. Budsack. That sounds like Buttsack. Budsrick. Budsgeld. Bearhide. So that I'll be able to remember that he's our Beast Wizard. And yeah, Budsgeld Bearhide. That's pretty good. I like it. And Jared Dresho shall be maybe the Gold Wizard. We'll call him Drashor. Gilden Blade, Golden Axe. So we can remember he's a gold wizard. All right, and then I'll save it because it'll probably crash now. But we can also change their appearance as well. But the appearance changing is a bit more crashy. We'll lantern jaw him, and we'll make him more angry.
Or no, his frown is already maximum. It's already maximum frown. Make him look a bit evil, more evil. And yeah, we'll make him, he'll work out a little bit more, grow a bit taller. Chaos, the power of chaos will you make him more youthful. And Bud's Geld Bearhide. Budzel Bearhide's already got a pretty wicked beard. He doesn't really need much beard action. We'll just make him get a freaking giant lantern jaw as well. Just max everything to jaw. For the beard, make the beard larger. Angrier eyebrows. Good. Maximum frown. Yeah, a hint of a smile. Get rid of that. More Norskinness. Get him to work out a bit. A bit taller. More youthful because of the power of chaos. Voice more Chadley. Nice. Actually, I think we need to make all of our companions larger. Because they're even at max height, I think they're still smaller than the Norskins. So we'll just make them all as like pretty much as big as they can be. So they won't be like comically small. Crash, yeah. That's fine. We'll leave it. We'll leave the height adjustment for another time. So yeah, the appearance changing is a bit crashy, but yeah, if I had been quick saving it in between, we would have gotten it done. But yeah, if you want to go more stable, then you can always just uninstall it again, and those names that we did before we saved it will stay in effect. Turn off detailed character creator this time. But yeah, so I was kind of thinking about starting a new campaign. I'd like having another campaign going at the same time, maybe a bit more of a lo-fi kind of one. I kind of want to save Iron Price for when we play old Realm of Thrones, so I can do Iron Price, Ironborn. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of want to do an elite vampire one at some point. Excuse me. Should I build Shader Cache again? If you've already done build Shader Cache before, I imagine it should be pretty fast, shouldn't it? Yeah, if this doesn't work, I think you just go in and like just delete the shader folders like you do when you first start, but then you got to rebuild the shader cache again and, you know, do it from scratch. So it'll take 20 minutes or whatever, ages. Yeah, I feel like, I don't know, I kind of feel like Britannia doesn't feel as fleshed out as the Empire. Yeah, Wood Elves and Dwarfs are probably even more fleshed out than the Empire. These are the new trolls. Pretty cool. It's a Tree Man. Tree Man got new animations recently as well, so they look more realistic when they're walking around. Look at these Black Orcs, how cool do they look? Especially in front of the Dwarf Slayers. I feel like the dwarfs are too like athletic looking. I feel like it'd be cool if the dwarfs were a bit more you know, thicker. Yeah, all these characters look pretty cool. Alright, we'll see if that fixed our armor problem. But yeah, I was gonna have a look at another character. So yeah, I really like the idea of the knight, the Empire Knight, but yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of trying to think if there's anything better about doing the Empire Knight compared to just doing a Empire Merc. Like if you want to play a knight, then you know, the Empire Knight basically gets faster swing, like good extra damage on his melee swings, but the Merc gets to run faster, and it gets a bunch of other buffs whenever they pop their ability. So I guess the knight kind of feels a bit more knighty because he doesn't have, you know, he doesn't have magic and he doesn't. I don't know. Yeah, it's still fucked. All right. I think we have to, yeah, delete the shader folders and then basically as if we reinstalled it again. So it's going to take, well, we won't have to do that part at the start. We have to wait ages, but we'll have to do the other parts where you have to wait for the shaders to rebuild and stuff. So if we just go into library, workshop, and you look up the manual for Old Realms. Well, you can't see it, but I'm looking it up right now. At the bottom, if you go down the bottom, there's a bit that says fix for drastically reducing load times. It'll tell you to delete some shader folders and stuff like that. So you basically want to go to C drive, program data, Mountain Blade, and then delete the folder shaders. This is what you do. This is what you do when you first install it before you play for the first time. But I'm going to redo it again. Then you go to the Steam apps. Wait up. C drive. Where's Steam? I'm confused. Wait up. Steam apps. I thought it was like
program, yeah, then Steam apps, common, Mountain Blade, shaders, D311, and the folder's already not there anyway. And then step 3, go to Steam apps, workshop content. Workshop content, 261550. And that's already not there anyway. Cool. Okay, so I deleted all the deleted the shader folders. Then you start the game again. And it should load fast initially. But then we'll have to do the load shader cache, which will probably take ages. But yeah, I never really played like a full-on melee merc before. Well, not, yeah, I don't know. I didn't really play, maybe I just didn't pay attention, but yeah, it was fun when I was playing it with the high elves. So yeah, so quite often when you start the game, especially if you don't delete those shader folders, this part will take ages and ages to load for the first time. But if you delete the shader folders that it says to delete, then it won't be, you know, it'll be reasonably quick like that. But if you don't, or it might just freeze. Like basically when you first load it, if that screen, it'll start loading a bit and then it'll just freeze and it'll just be like that for like ages, for like 20 minutes or half an hour or an hour or whatever. Could just be ages. And yeah, that's normal though. Just wait till it does. It only does it the first time you load it. So yeah, so we didn't have to do that because we've loaded it previously. But remaining shaders to compile. See, I deleted all the shader folders, so it's got to rebuild all the shaders. So this screen can take a while, and then after this we're going to do later shader cache, which will take ages as well. Build shader cache, do it, and then that'll probably take forever. I wonder if it'll be quicker because I've done it previously, even though I deleted it. I wonder if it'll make any difference. But anyway, yeah, so while I was waiting for that, I was just going to have a quick look at possible other campaigns to play at the same time as our Chaos one. So yeah, the Mercenary has an ability called Let Him Have It. It doesn't really do much at the start. Like at the start, it just inspires nearby troops with the rallying cry, making them unbreakable and unstoppable so they can't get knocked over. It also works on you as well, right? So then you get 15% physical resistance as well, so that's pretty cool. Now it's given 15% extra swing speed as well. 15% melee physical damage. Then all of the effects are doubled, so 30% extra damage, 30% extra swing speed, 30% extra physical resistance. That's on top of your like 20 or so ward save that you get from Faith, so you essentially got like 50% physical resistance, plus, you know, whatever else you got in your armor. You probably have at least 20% physical resist on your armor. Let Him Have It. Let Him Have It has its cooldown reduced by 15%. The radius of it's doubled. So it doesn't actually say that it increases your foot speed in here, but I feel like it does increase your run speed as well. I don't know, maybe it's just some feature of the lag or something.
So it just gives you more swing speed, basically. So I'm sort of thinking about Empire, like Empire or Chaos melee. Yeah, see, Warrior Priest could kind of go as a Chaos kind of character, but doesn't really, but it specifically buffs Empire troops and it doesn't buff Chaos troops, so it kind of makes it a bit lame. Same with Wolf Priest or Warwick. Good thing about wizards is they're sort of generic. I was thinking about Witch Hunter, like an evil Witch Hunter that's fallen to Chaos or something, because the Witch Hunter is kind of a fun, skill-based kind of melee class. So yeah, basically accusation, you mark things with accusations. You can charge it with melee and it gets 50%, 40% extra physical damage. Accusation also scales with faith and gives 40% holy damage, so you're doing plus 80% damage. Yeah. Oh yeah, so accusation scales with athletics and applies a swing move speed decrease, so you slow down the enemies, but only in your local area. So time still moves normally, but you just slow down the enemies in your local area. That's sort of the same thing I like about the Wolf Priest, because the Wolf Priest also does that. Like you can slow down the local area, but it doesn't slow time in general, like the vampire, and it makes, I think it's a lot more fun that way. Yeah, overkilling an accused enemy spreads the mark, so that's kind of cool. It's I don't know, it's not very powerful though, but it's kind of cool. It's kind of like a skill, kind of a cool skill thing, I guess. Companions can also charge the accusation. Companions and retinue now benefit from your mark. Yeah, I don't know. Kind of doesn't really work that well as a cast character, but it doesn't really work. It doesn't really work in any way. The Witch Hunter just isn't really very good. Their career ability anyway. Their retinue that they can get are pretty cool. If you just want to have heaps of tier 9 super tough troops, that kind of works. But you're going to be better off having mages like I've got in this current setup, buffing your party, than you are like actually using your Witch Hunter stuff. And your companions, your mage companions, are going to massively outshine your actual Witch Hunter stuff. Okay, so Knightly Strike. So the Knight Companion is pretty cool. The Knight Career, sorry, is pretty cool. You do 20% extra physical damage, and then you have all these buffs that increase that 20% physical damage, but it's not as like cool as it sounds. Yeah, because it's basically every level in one-handed skill increases the damage of Knightly Strike by 1%, but the Knightly Strike is only the plus 20%. So it's like if you increase it by 100%, that gives and puts it up to 60. That puts it up to plus 20, another plus 20, so plus 40 total damage. If you have 300 one-handed and you increase it by 300%, that's only another 60%, so total of plus 80% damage. You know, so yeah, I don't know. Another plus 10 there. So up to like 100. Scales with faith, so you maybe get another 200 there. So you're doing like 140 plus 140% damage maybe. Personal attack speed during Knightly Strike, that feels really fun. Just start swinging really fast. Knightly Strike gets extra armor penetration. Your patron deity blesses your weapon. I wonder what Sigmar's blessing is. But yeah, I kind of wouldn't mind starting a new knight and just doing and going for, yeah, I wouldn't mind going for like, see, I really want to go for like 12 endurance, so I can just have like a shit ton of health. so many companions. You have 3 plus 6, you have 9 companions. So you have like 2 priestesses of Shalia for like rotating heals. 9. Maybe you, oh yeah, or you can have 3 priestesses of Shalia and then 3 wizards for rotating shields. Have 100% physical resist most of the time. It's just, I don't know, it's still like a lot of like managing your buffs, and it doesn't feel as much like just being a knight, you know? But that's the thing, there's not really any knight companions that feel like they help or are good or anything. So yeah, I think going the mages is still like the best way to do it. Yeah. Anyway, we'll let this. I'll let this keep loading these shaders offline, because yeah, not much point sitting here just watching it load shaders. But yeah, that'll do for now. I'll be jumping back on in, I don't know, maybe yeah, I might jump back on at 10, so like 4.5 hours, somewhere between 10 and 12. So between 4.5 and 6.5 hours now, we'll be back on with more of the Bathsheba campaign, so if you guys are interested in that. And yeah, maybe I'll start a new night playthrough. I'm just not sure what to do, whether I want to do wizard companions to buff the physical resistance, so we'll get rid of we won't have the spell damage, we'll just have everyone like fighting in combat, but we'll just be, you know, running around with our knights. Could be cool. I don't know, we'll see how we go. Anyway, I'll yeah, I'll leave it at that for now. Thanks for hanging out, guys.